5, and I know Sean is having some. So I want to introduce my guest here. First,
Hello, I'm Terrence Bowler. I review movie, video games, comics, and etc. And we're to do the top the top 10 or top 5? I forget.
no, it's top 5 best summer movies, and our bottom 2 to 5. Like if you have between 2 to 5 of the worst summer movies you saw this year. I want to keep it short because I don't want to do this for 8 hours.
Yeah, or 3 hours.
Yeah, because the fewer people, the faster it'll be. I don't care if we talk for just an hour. It's better than doing nothing.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for Sean. He showed us. The summer of 2017, definitely an improvement over last year. I mean, there were some duds. There were some unnecessary sequels. A lot of some remakes of anime and such. You've had some lackluster movies that bombed badly. Yeah, well, Ghost in the Shell's not a summer movie. No, it was in the March, so it's not a summer movie. Anything from like
I forget.
Fast and the Furious 8, but Sean said that he's not going to put it on his list because it's in April. But that kind of was in that bracket though, because it made $1 billion.
Yeah, it did make $1 billion.
But I didn't see it, so that won't be in any of my lists. I had my reasons, and Sean knows why.
It'll probably.
But yeah, so this is our top 5. This is all opinion based. There's just movies that we saw in the theater, and the films that we were interested in. Most of these films, we did a spoiler podcast for you guys, so you could check that out. We did Wonder Woman and Spidey and etc. And some of these we didn't talk about. So wants to start with the best. We're gonna do the best first, and then we'll get to the worst afterwards.
Okay.
I still can't hear Sean. I just hear, but
yeah, same.
I guess you can start, Tevya, because I can be patient.
Okay. I'll go over down honorable mention first.
Yeah, I have one of those too.
Yeah. I'm big the search right now. Okay, kind of forgot. Honorable mentions.
I only have one because it's a TV movie, but that's as an honorable mention, so it didn't make my top because it wasn't in theaters. But
let's see. I put 2 honorable mentions just now. One honorable mention at the Atomic Blonde, because I love that movie. That movie was awesome, badass, and always Charles Blonde can kick ass. It's amazing.
Well, that came out in July, so that counts.
Yeah.
What else?
Another honorable is Animal Collision, which I did see that. That movie was really good. That movie surprised me because I know that movie would be good.
The first one I heard was horrendous. So
the first one is awful. Don't see it. This one, however, it's actually really good.
Because I saw The Conjuring, and I thought that was a good summer movie in 2013. It scared me.
Yeah.
I know Sean wasn't scared because it's hard to wow him in the theater, I guess. Yeah. But especially horror. I haven't seen a horror film in the theater in a while, so. It was kind of like Ouija 2 last year, right? That they said it was better than the first one.
Yeah, well, I think Ouija Origin came out this year. I forget.
No, the second one. It came out last year. Origins of Evil, I think it was called. It was last October, I believe. Yeah.
I thought it was going in summer. Anyway.
Ouija 2 was last, I think, September, October. So. Okay. The summer was The Conjuring 2.
It Comes at Night, because I know people don't like that because no, it haven't. It's too artsy. Why say?
A lot of independent movies that did well. Wind River, a lot of people liked. There was even Baby Drivers is kind of a independent like movie. So.
Yep. We'll get that in a minute. And my final honorable mention is which I know people call him is Dunkirk. Like
Yeah.
Dunkirk maybe disappointing in my opinion, but it's not a bad movie. I mentioned before,
Yeah.
the reason why it was on my wish list, but it's not a bad movie. It's not. It's
Heard
good.
that,
It's a good.
that it's not Nolan's best, but it's like visually stunning and it's got a good story. But I weren't interested because there's no women in the cast, so it's just them.
Yeah.
It's just mostly a guy's movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the reason why John mentioned because as a war movie, it's good, but with no characters, which I get, it's all real people, which that is true.
Yeah.
I do
actually happens. So.
I do respect Christopher Nolan doing that for respecting all the people not meant to caricatures. I forget the term of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to see that. When it's on Blu-ray, it's probably gonna look stunning. So.
Yeah.
And I have Interstellar, and it looked great on Blu-ray. So.
Yeah, indeed. But you know what? It was a good war movie. It was 3 out of 5 stars. Not the best, but more being right now on my worst. Granted, I bored on my mind, but I get there was some probably right. Anyway, that's my honorable mentions list. I will put more.
I'm not gonna do 5 because there were some movies I didn't see in the summer that I missed, or they were just they came out like the same time as some other movies. So
yeah. All right. I'm done my honorable mentions.
So you're top 5 now. Your best of the years.
Gotcha.
Of the summer, not of the whole year. We'll get to that in December.
Yeah. Or we could do a top 5 best movie of 2017 so far.
Mm-hmm.
Which, actually, that's not a bad idea. Top 5 worst movie 2017 so far. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Now that one will be different because that'll have a lot of winter movies because those are in some of my best of the year.
Yeah.
For the summer, there wasn't a lot. There was just like 3 or 4. Yeah, spring. There was like, well, I guess, well, 1 because yeah.
All right. No, number 5. My number 5 at the best movie of 2017 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah, that's on my list too, but I'll get to that when I get to mine.
I completely forgot. There are 2 more armaments that I completely forgot because.
Yeah, add them. You can add them.
Yeah. I'll be back. Hang on.
Okay. Okay. Folks, yeah, we've had some technical problems. Sean disappeared, and a couple of people weren't available. But hey, a podcast it goes live. We just keep going, and I'll just entertain you guys. The summer of this year was pretty good. I mean, I went to the theater more times than last year. There was no Suicide Squad for me this year, which is great. And there was a lot of movies that surprised me, like a lot of sequels, animated sequels. Okay, you're back. Okay.
One armament I did see at the in theaters, and it did come down in the summer, was Resident Evil Vendetta.
Yeah,
this movie
way
was
better
awesome.
Better than the one that came out in January, right?
Nope. No. That's the live action movie. This is a CGI movie.
But isn't that better, right? That's what I meant.
Yep, it is better because I meant the live action movie, which is garbage.
Yeah, I didn't even bother, man. I was like,
this movie, I take the old game, and that's better because one, it's about the character we all know of, Chris Redfield, Rebecca from Resident Zero, and Leon's all the favorite character. And Leon in this movie is awesome. I love Leon. Like, oh, shit, it's amazing. Like,
I haven't seen that one.
I have all CGI movies that we got from you, which were Degeneration, Damnation, and Vendetta. I think might be one of my other favorite ones. Is it over the top? Yes. But who cares? Right? It's all very good. Kicking ass.
Saw Damnation on Blu-ray. I have that one.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Degeneration. Yeah, I like it because it's like the game. It's animated.
Yep.
It's got the characters. It doesn't have, a fan fiction character as a lead.
Yep.
And, it's the source material. They have the dogs, they have the zombies, they have everything.
Yep. And
And they're short.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was a great Fathom event. It was a great Fathom
Yeah,
event.
I missed one. I missed the Fathom events this year because I went to a lot of the summer movies this year.
Yeah, right. And this movie did come out in the summer, so it's on my honorable mention. And this was a great movie. It's already for me. Watch this movie. And look, I guess some of you may not like the movie at all because it's too action and horror, which I get it. I do. I do more horror. But here's the thing, though. This movie, I like the live movie. I understand the character. I understand the movie. But the story is interesting. But the main time is very cool. He's not Wesker, but you know what? His intent makes sense. Plus, the whole way about trying to figure out the virus is very interesting. At least in my opinion. I know
That's fine. I'm going to give it a watch. I'll watch it in October because I'm going to be reviewing a lot of horror films, so that'll count.
Yeah, like always a fan. Like, watch this movie really good. Avoid live action crap. Watch it and you'll love it. Anyways.
Yeah, because 5. You can do it. I think you've did enough honorable mentions. You've done like at least 4 of them, or I don't know. Vader left the group.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of honorable mention, another honorable mention after I got on my list for February 2017 is Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
This movie,
yeah, that was not a summer movie though, but you could keep it as an honorable mention. It's fine.
Yeah, right. You don't remember some movie? I like this movie. This movie is really good. Screw the haters. Like, here's the thing. The DBA about different on the show. Yeah, of course it does. But here's the thing, though. It actually respects the soul material and does a reboot, but does it right. Unlike some other reboots that failed to do it recently, I can't remember top of the head. Like, this movie was really good. And I love this movie. In fact, we did awesome in this movie. We didn't make actually the show at we didn't it's badass, dark, sinister, just the job, but she did no ship anyone, and amazing. I saw the movie in theaters, I loved it then, I love it now. Screw you, hated the movie's good. Hopefully we get a sequel.
Okay, now
wait, I got one more honorable mention. But final honorable mention is Batman Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that came out in August, so that counts. It's animated.
Yep.
He didn't have another movie after Wonder Woman. Their next one is in November, and then after that is next year. So
yeah,
their shows are coming back soon in October. So
yeah, and Batman Harley Quinn, in my opinion, I think was a really fun movie. It was really funny. I liked it, and while it may not be the best anime movie all the time, but it's far from perfect. But you know what? It was a great battle event. It was fun. It was funny. My audience at the of it, and it was a fun ride. And hoping we keep getting more. Now, here's the thing. Here's my limit. Like, I'm gonna like Batman. I think we need a break from Batman anime movies. Like, DC. I go, Batman, we need a break. Come on, give me.
Yeah, I know. Every year we get one. They do like 4 a year. Yeah, they do 4 years. Like, they haven't done a Green Lantern one in a while, or like a Flash or something. I mean, what was the last Flash? The Flashpoint Paradox?
Yeah, Flashpoint Paradox.
They even did an Aquaman movie. So yeah, they should do something different. I know there's a lot of characters that haven't gotten any love yet.
Yeah, like give one on that anime movie, damn it. Yeah, whatever. Like, I get why, because Batman said, but because I know next year we're getting 3D, not 3D anime. We actually just got it. We're getting one with the anime coming out this year. That's the Adam West's last Batman movie. That's gonna be depressing to watch because Adam West is gone. God damn it. But you know what? But you know what? On a positive note, as I mentioned before, I'd see with the whole the anime movie in that show. But I want to go wrong. Like, there's a good news though. We all getting like Diamond Gaslight within next year with the Outward story. Suicide Squad Hell to Pay, which is a send and share due to the anime use continuity. The same continuity that had Justice League Dark, Justice League War, Form Atlantis. It's that continuity. That's what Suicide Squad is going to do. Because Suicide Squad. Look, if the Suicide Squad anime is good as Son Arkham, I'll support it. But if it's not, then screw it. All right, I'm pretty done with that. And finally, the anime we're getting next year is Devil Superman and Greatest Superman. Like, part 1 is Devil Superman. Part 2 is the Greatest Superman. You're lost, are you?
Okay. Now you can do your best of the year because we're. Excellent.
All right. Okay. Little element. It's time my top 5. My top 5 best movie of 2017 for the summer is, please, number 5. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. As a huge basically sci-fi fan, really love basically the first movie. This sequel with everything I ever wanted. Yeah, great. All the characters within the first movie came back. Like very good, cute. Like I love every group.
Yeah.
Like
I have the poster still on my wall.
Yeah, baby group. I group. Like the door, like Rocket kisses out, like the main villain at the Kurt Russell played at the Ego. Like he was perfect. Holy shit.
Yeah. I know Sean hated the fact that he turns on his son and he's like, I killed your mother. I put the virus. I put the tumor in her. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna piss you off, but that doesn't weaken his motivation,
Yeah, the movie that's very interesting.
And it made it better because I liked him. He was not unmemorable. He was not unmemorable like Roland was in the first one.
Yeah. Indeed.
And there's a death in the movie that actually is respected at the end, unlike in episode 7, which Han dies and they don't do a funeral for him.
Yeah, they kind
I don't get it. Phantom Menace did that. At least they did a burial for Qui-Gon Jinn,
Yeah, Qui-Gon.
But yeah, you're right. This movie, I loved it. I'm going to talk about it later because it's higher on my list. Yeah. But yeah, it's a sequel that did not disappoint. I don't know what people were talking about when they said, oh, it's lackluster. It's not as funny as the first one. You guys stop streaming.
Hang on. Nope.
No. Yeah. Anyway, Guardians 2, it held up, and I thought it was a sequel that I wanted to see. It was worth seeing in the theater. This was a theater experience. It wasn't some low budget direct to video schlock that we've seen, and it was not Fembusters at the very least.
Yeah, and we got it paid off.
Yeah. Oh God, that's hurt.
Sean,
that hurts. Well, Sean, we're up to top 5.
Yeah,
it's up to 4 now, right?
Yeah, I'm on 4. I have to remember my worst list, which.
Then that's gonna be a doozy. I only have 2, so it's not gonna take me very long.
Yeah. Okay. My number 4 best movie of 2017 for the summer is, please, Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yes.
As a huge Spider-Man fan, I've been waiting for this Spider-Man movie ever since Spider-Man 2, and since Brandon mentioned Spider-Man 2 with. The time find out would destroy me.
This movie made up for it big time, for sure.
It was great at the Secret of the Civil War, a great at the Spider-Man movie, a great kind of origin film, but not really. But thank God.
Yeah.
Like Martin King the Vulture.
Yeah, we didn't need that.
Perfect. Like I never expected like the Vulture ever.
Yeah.
Vulture was one of my least favorite Spider-Man of all time. It's cast away even the comic, even at the end.
This Vulture back in when the third one came out instead of Sandman. I thought he would have sold the movie more, but you know, hey, we got him better late than never.
Yep, indeed.
Waited 10 years and it paid off.
Already a shocker.
Because Michael Keaton just sold it. Yeah. And it wasn't like they had too many villains in the movie. The Tinkerer was there. He did his job. That's it. And they're setting up more stuff for the sequel, which I can't wait for. Miles Morales and probably Scorpion and of course Jay or Gwen Stacy. We'll see what happens in the next one. Yep,
indeed. Hopefully next one if they're all going with Spectacular Spider-Man out. My best guess, and if I'm right, which I'm hoping I won't do it, they'll probably go with Gwen Stacy, then Mary Jane, then they do maybe Goblin, maybe. Well, no. Actually,
no, we haven't seen.
Let's try that. Like Juju Sony with the Black Cat movie. Ugh.
Yeah, Sony needs to just stop.
Yeah, she needs to
do better than what we did. What we got this year, you're not going to top it, Sony, with your Venom movie, Black Cat, Carnage, whatever you do. I don't care.
No one cares about other movies.
That is what I want right there. Funny, a great cast. It doesn't do 15 things in one movie like the last Amazing Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
And also it treated the fans with respect.
Indeed.
And not only that, but it was a Marvel movie that no one saw coming. They're like, oh, it's gonna make money, but it made me laugh hard, and I'll get to that when I get to my top.
Indeed. I agree 100%. It was a great movie, a great at the Spider-Man movie, and one best movie great symbol. And plus the after credit scene was funny.
Yeah.
Both of them.
The one at the very end, yeah.
Yeah, right. It's been nothing. I cut them in camera, awesome. Anyways,
yeah.
Huh? Can you hear me?
I only hear.
Yeah. Yeah, your reception and that are great.
Yeah, he should really you get a tablet or use a laptop because I haven't had a single problem yet.
Oh, I didn't know why because he's carrying out the parking lot for so.
So I guess your number 3 is next.
Yeah.
For you.
My top 5 from Homecoming. I love this movie. I can't wait to see it over next. And for Sony, stop fucking them with Spider-Man supporting character and let's let Spidey be in the MCU. Don't get that right anymore.
They're just jealous. They're butthurt that it made so much money.
Yeah.
And it did.
You know what? Like, we're gonna take our stuff and do all movies. Sure, Sony. Sure. Let's see how you go and then when you mess up at the Spidey again. I am so proud of you.
Wait. Oh. I'm currently on my phone since I'm at the laundromat. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's fine. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
Now you're number 3, Tavia.
Now number 3. All right. Number 3. Is another comic movie that came out this year, and we were up in DC because here's the thing. While I do like Marvel, I'm more of a DC fan. Well, I like both companies for different reasons, but this the one movie I was scared the most to go suck, and then I was wrong. And that is the one and only Wonder Woman.
So my number 3 as well.
Yep. This movie was everything I wrote for Wonder Woman. It was a great at the origin movie, a great at the inspiration for women, a great at the not the action movie, a great comedy, great humor, it's a great story. Well, should have been a little underdeveloped, but who cares? It's all about Wonder Woman, damn it! It's all about the hero.
Yeah.
The very beginning
and the film. The female only showings of the screenings in California or whatever, I was like, yes, it did. DC broke their jinx from last year, that's for damn sure. Even if Justice League is not perfect, I'm gonna take it no matter what, because there's no way it could be any worse than Suicide Squad, and I don't think it'll be as overstuffed as Batman v Superman.
Agreed. Like BBO with a huge bad idea. Oh,
a missed opportunity.
Tevye, there are just bad execution.
Okay, I hear you. Because the thing is that not a fan. Enough said about that. BVS, I like Batman, but they did too much in the movie, and the villain sucked.
Both villains sucked.
That's a joke. It should have been R-rated. And you've seen Deadpool and you've seen Logan. It needed to be R. Do crazy things and kill people in a PG-13. Not unless it's The Dark Knight or Batman '89. And also, it's like, oh, please don't let this be like, oh, it's a man-bashing movie, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it's not fembusted with that bullshit.
It wasn't. It wasn't like, you see, guys suck. No, Chris Pine had his moments to shine, and even though he dies at the end, I knew that. While it didn't wow me, with her fighting the giant soldier thing, or whatever, I was like, yeah, it was kind of weak, but it's still, the rest of the film was amazing. It was like really well done. They were laughing. They said, oh, finally, DC got a sense of humor. I want to be Marvel light and fluffy and joking every 5 minutes. I get that. Or to death. I don't want to have a lame villain. I don't want to have to wait 2 hours for something to happen. And I'm sorry, I don't want any bad anime fights like in my worst of the year. I promise I'm not going to mention Man of Steel again. I'm saying there's another movie this summer that came out that had bad anime fights.
Oh, boy. Hi, kitty.
Yeah, because, I want to see the action. I want to see the girl doing the slow-mo kicks and the sword and using the shield and the gauntlets. Awesome.
Huge butt.
Sam Raimi's Spider-Man and the original Superman, the movie, when she protects Steve and uses her gauntlet in England. Yeah, that was awesome. I love that. I was like, oh, cool. Superman 1978.
Yep. Oh, that's funny.
Of Captain America First Avenger. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Different World War.
It's World War I.
Different locations. They're kind of cartoonish, but they worked for the movie.
Yeah.
And they're used more. Because Red Skull was good, but he was kind of underused. I wanted to see more of him.
Yeah, and but Wonder Woman Road Gallery is not that big. Wonder Woman Road Gallery is very, very small.
Her next, they said the next villain might be Cheetah.
Yeah, Cheetah. That'd be awesome.
Well, we'll see about that. But yeah, I thought Patty Jenkins did a great job directing it. She knows what she's doing. Yep. She did an Oscar-winning film, Monster. Gadot, people made fun of her saying, "Oh, she has a horrible accent. She can't act." She proved herself in this movie.
Yeah, right. She proved herself, and she's a great Wonder Woman. And I can't wait to see that there is a sequel. And DCEU, please don't fuck everything up.
Right.
Sugar movie.
Good to see you.
I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah. It's my number 3 too, but I'll get to the stuff that you mentioned in the movie later.
Yeah.
This is how you do a superhero movie right for DC.
Yep. Indeed.
Having too much into it, and which is great. It made over $400 million. That's like what Spider-Man made back in 2002. And they didn't need stupid 3D. We're done with 3D. That's not the reason it made a lot. It made a lot because it was rewatchable. I'm gonna watch this on Blu-ray when it comes out in a few weeks.
Same.
I'm gonna get it either. If I might not get it in September, but I'm gonna get it on Blu-ray eventually.
Yep.
I guess Sean, I could give him my digital copy. I'll just.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you fine.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah.
Stupid notepad.
Okay, now it's your number 2, Tevye.
Okay. My number 2 at the best movie of 2017 is a movie that did come out in the summer. I'm hoping it did. And that is an Edgar Wright movie. my all-time favorite Edgar Wright movie that came out this year. It had Baby Driver.
I haven't seen it, so you could talk about it.
Baby Driver is one of the best car chase movies of all time. Like, but he had the kicker. Like, Sony actually produced this movie. I'm not
like
kidding.
Like, when I saw the trailer, I was like, I like Edgar Wright's work. Shaun of the Dead is very funny, and it's a great horror film.
Yep. But the music was great. The music is perfect.
And great action, bloody, and the two leads have great chemistry. This is the first movie he did without Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, and there was good things about it. I like the lead guy, Ansel Elgort, Fox. I like who else is in the movie? I think Kevin Spacey is in it.
Yep. Yeah, he played the main gangster.
Lily James. I'm not a fan of her, but I'll give the movie a chance. I'll probably stream it for the fall.
It's really good. I highly recommend it because this movie has great action, great car chase. But Maybe Cat Baby is really interesting because he did it with music, and the music fits the movie. Like Guardians of the Galaxy this year, Baby Driver actually took on music and let it fit into the story. That's awesome. Like, it takes great music, great storytelling, then let music part of the story.
Edgar Wright's a good writer.
Hollywood who write
not like Michael Bay.
Sorry.
Wright gets his audience. That's why his movies, even if they don't do well, like Scott Pilgrim, it gets a cult following, and people like his work. And even though he left Ant-Man this year, so I give him credit for that.
Yeah. I don't blame
Man, I think I would have liked
him bullshit.
I don't think he does better with R material than with PG-13.
Yeah, with indie material.
I noticed. That's why Scott Pilgrim didn't make money, and also because of its release date. It came out in August. They went up against the Expendables in 2010, and it failed. So
yeah, with the death sentence, basically.
That movie. I'm gonna see Baby Driver. I'm interested because I like Ansel Elgort. One of the bright spots of the Divergent films. I know Sean hates those movies. I get it. It's not for everyone. But he's a good actor, and I hope he does more stuff like this because he's really young, and he's interesting. You know, he's not like Liam Hemsworth or Robert Pattinson, these people that bore me to death. I don't want him in any of the new Star Wars movies. That's all I'm going to say. Don't put him in any like young Boba Fett or young Obi-Wan. Just
young Han Solo with Speaker Han Solo.
They're already coming out. Yeah.
I'm
not going to talk about next year because then we'll be here for 14 hours.
Yeah.
And this is not a Star Wars podcast. There were no Star Wars movies. The only thing that came out was Lego Star Wars Freemakers. That was the only thing that I saw all summer.
Yep. Indeed. Speaking of Han Solo, definitely Paul Bettany's going to be in the movie. Which like Paul Bettany's a great actor. But
I don't care. I
don't care. I did
the two directors. I'm like, yeah, Kathleen Kennedy, just go screw yourself.
Off. Yeah.
What I love, but anyway, and also I went to Star Wars Night in MCU Park at Coney Island. That was more of an event than what the new movie's going to be for me.
Nice.
Because I already know a scene that's in the movie, so and I'm not spoiling it here, so I promise. Like, what happened? You tell me what happened. I'm like, no. The title is misleading. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Oh, I'm not surprised. That way I have in a lot of movies these days.
Last Jedi, it's not singular. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep. But
anyway,
Last Jedi, we're thinking about could be anything.
But I know what's going to happen. I just got a feeling. And
I do.
Yeah, the new.
I have a feeling what's going to happen as well.
Yeah.
Even in saying it, I wouldn't even say as a spoiler because it's not that hard to come to that conclusion. And now would I be happy if they did? I assume we're thinking the same thing, but if what I'm thinking is what they're going to do, I think that's not the right choice because, really there is no saving what you could have had before, but it's anyway. But no,
it's too late now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute. I think BB-9E looks cute. An evil BB-8. Hey, I'm a fan of that character, but that's about it.
Yeah, BB-8
It's not interesting. Boy, so I could rub its stomach, and that's about it though. But the new characters, I have a feeling that some of them are going to get underused or die, and I'm disinterested. But at least it wasn't a summer movie. Next year we have Han, so enjoy. That's fine. But
Question,
2 is my new Star Wars.
When did King Arthur come out?
I'm getting to that. That's in my worst, but I'm not gonna say what number. Yeah,
I saw
came out right after. That came out right after Guardians 2, and that which flop.
Yeah, I saw that movie recently, and oh boy, that's on my watch list.
I'm gonna rip that apart when I get to it.
Yeah, I'll get that train recorder.
What were they thinking?
Yeah, they fucked it up.
Seriously.
Which I'll say that for my number 3.
So now we're up to your number 1 favorite summer movie, Sean. Tevya.
Yeah.
He's been in
actually,
and out.
Actually, these kind of tied because I know one movie that came out in April, which
yeah, because a tie is fine. I've had a tie before.
It's 2 movies.
Ties
one
are
movie came out in April, which I really loved. It was
That's
great.
fine. Yeah.
Another movie that you know, I'm sorry, but basically it started actually with this: apes together strong. The number 1 best movie of 2018 for the summer is please. War for the Planet of the Apes. This movie.
Yeah, I heard it did okay, but.
Yep. This movie, everything
it did okay, but.
It was a great war movie, a great character movie, and plus, unlike some other critics, the television is reading. Nude flash, people. The movie is now about to war about Caesar, and plus, the main villain, Roy Harrison, is awesome. Holy shit!
The humans are always usually the villains.
Yeah.
In these movies.
Well,
I saw the original films this summer, so
yeah,
I like the original.
Same. The original I did a classic.
Yeah.
As I mentioned before, this movie, it was a great war movie, a great character study, a great war movie, and plus, Caesar, he go through hell, holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
The way he goes through the movie is really depressing. And welcome to my spoilers.
It's fine. I haven't seen the other ones anyway, Rise and
Dawn.
Well,
no, I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to wait till it comes out on Blu-ray, so I'm not spoiling anything.
Yeah. But it's not going to hurt me, because I'm like, it's the 3rd one in the franchise.
Oh,
it's like spoiling Star Trek. It's not the first one. So.
Anyways.
There's except for the remake.
It's a great war movie, a great character, and the way it ends, it's amazing. It was a great sound to see there, and I won't get spoiled, but the way the story ends, it's really interesting. And holy shit, really depressing. Oh, Bad Ape was awesome. Bad Ape was funny. I love Bad Ape. It's a point character. He is great. Anyway, my other movie I saw in 2017 for the summer is Your Name. What's Your Name? Your Name is the anime movie that released in April. And yes, I know it is not summer, but it does count, damn it. Because here's the thing.
Yeah, because Fate of the Furious was in the top 10. So that it does count, yeah, because Winter Soldier came out in April, so.
Indeed. Your Name is the anime movie that was the English dub. And I would, you're technically in 2016 Japan, but yes, it released in Japan in 2016, but I got the dub. The dub was great, but this movie had the whole body switching concept, which again I won't get spoilers, but there's a twist to it. Again, I won't spoil you. It's a very interesting way to do this, and plus, the whole concept is really, really fascinating. Yes, that I have to appreciate it, but it's beautiful animated. It's beautiful story. Really, really depressing the way how it kind of ends. Fucking spoilers. But it's really, really fast. In fact, it was one of the better anime movies I saw all year. But it's 2D animated, not 3D animated. Which I still can't make that movie so happen. But I've not seen the movie. I would never see it. I'm not gonna read my brain. Didn't I do animation done right? Great anime, great storytelling, great writing, great. The English dub was great. Everything is perfect. I Love Your Name is a great anime movie this year, and I'm hoping Brandon got this movie to get nominated for an Oscar. War and
Yeah, it probably will.
And plus, Your Name deserves to get an Oscar. Damn it, Akami, give any second an Oscar. Tick tock, your clock is ticking. Anyways.
Yeah.
So, go to my top 5.
Well, that's your best
2017 for the summer. Your turn.
My best, because Sean has disappeared. So, yeah, mine is a little bit different. So some of them are the same as yours, but yeah. My number 5 was Despicable Me 3. I know a lot of critics hated this movie.
Mm-hmm.
They hated the first 2 and also the prequel spin-off Minions, but those little characters, they make me laugh. Like, I saw the movie, had a great villain from the 80s that had a lot of nostalgia for me. And, I love the voice actors. This is a good movie with Kristen Wiig that didn't make me cringe, like the Fembusters trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Corral cracks me up in both characters that he plays, Drew and Gru. The Minions are very funny. I thought they, had their moments when they're singing and when they're in prison. And, yeah, they just, the animation, I love the animation. It's not for everybody. I know that sometimes people get annoyed by animated characters, but after what I went through last year, I'm like, yeah, at least the movie made me smile.
Yeah.
Squad. I didn't get that with like other like some Pixar movies or some like DreamWorks movies that just annoyed me. And it ended things fine. I mean, it's cute for the kids. It's a very colorful, great. The soundtrack, I love the soundtrack. That is something that I'm going to remember. And while it's not the best animated movie of the year, I still thought it was fun. One of my honorable mentions I forgot to mention was Sharknado 5. I had fun. I laughed a lot. I saw this with my mom. The ending is kind of weak, but good to mention it. And I know Sean's like, I don't know why you like those movies. I'm like, because they're exactly what they are. They're movies. They're dumb fun. I like to laugh at it, and I like the cast. So yeah, it is what it is. Number 4 for me is Pixar's third movie of Cars, which surprised me because I was not bored like with the first movie. I thought it was way better than the second one. It was funny. It had heart to it. Pixar and Disney.
Yep.
The villain I thought was actually interesting. Remington Steele, I think his name, or something like. No, not Remington. Jackson Steele.
Yeah.
Design.
No, Storm, not Steel. Storm.
Yeah, Jackson Storm. Yeah, I forgot his name, but Armie Hammer voiced him. The new Yellow Taxi, voiced by Christella, was cute. The soundtrack was pretty decent. Mater didn't get on my nerves in this one. It actually had a conclusion of passing the torch. From Lightning McQueen feels he's busted, and he's like he wants the next generation of racers to go in his place, and I like that. It was like Rocky 3 or Rocky 4. It really. I was like, good Pixar. You didn't make a garbage movie. It was entertaining. I chuckled, I smiled. I liked the animation. And Disney, well, at least I had this.
Hopefully you get the last Cars movie. We don't do Cars anymore.
Yeah, we don't need a fourth one. Like, because Toy Story also, we don't need a fourth one. I know Sean would like that, but anyway, yeah, that was my number 4.
Yeah,
like you said before. Yeah, number 3 is Wonder Woman. He finally broke the jinx. We got a character that we cared about. They focused on her from a little girl where she was very cute, and then growing up into a teenager, learning how to fight, and they develop her character. Unlike a lot of these recent films that they just have the powers automatically.
No.
When she becomes an adult, she's beautiful, graceful, and she cares about the women on the island. So, and then when she meets Steve, it was a great introduction. It reminded me of The Little Mermaid. Ago, the film had heart to it. I bought their romance. It wasn't forced on our throats. They had some cute dialogue, and it was like very subtle. Had subtlety, which is very rare now with DC.
The woman might be organic when forced. Take note, like,
and also it didn't feel like Batman Begins or The Dark Knight or Man of Steel. It did its own thing.
Yeah.
And it didn't have a ton of flashbacks, which I'm very happy about because, Zack Snyder, this is what you were missing. 15 minutes of flashbacks like throughout the first hour of the movie. We want to see from the beginning to the end. Not we go to the beginning, then we go to the end, then we go to the middle. No. A 3-act structure. That's what worked in this movie. That's why. It was very funny. Arabic guy, that guy was hilarious. The Scottish guy was funny. Chris Pine made me laugh a lot. I was very surprised. He was definitely playing something different, not just young Captain Kirk again.
Yep.
So, the villain is weak at the end. I didn't really care for him, but even though it was weak, not Dr. Poison, the Ares, David Thewlis, the guy from Harry Potter. Like, oh, he's a douchebag, and when they're in, when the guys are talking in the beginning, and then he just appears out of nowhere, and I'm like, Sean, where did he come from? Does he have magic? I mean, what was that? That was just really weird. But
a god, so he could appear anywhere.
It's like, yeah, at least the lead character worked.
Yep.
I was like, wow. The trench battle. The battle in the beginning with the Nazis on the beach.
Well, they're not Nazis, more Germans. Because Nazis won World War II.
Yeah, the Germans. Yeah, but close enough. But anyway, the slow mo. It was done.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't like 300 or like Legend of Hercules, which is horrendous fight scenes. Here,
Hercules, but I knew it bad.
I loved when the girls like kicked and it was getting in my face. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was cool. It was like, wow, it didn't look bad. And, the editing was fine. I could see what was going on. It was PG-13, but it had dark moments of war, but it also had humor to lighten the mood, which is what DC needs. Yeah. They don't need any more. You get it? We're suffering. We're gritty. We're so...
color. Actual color. Holy shit, I guess I'm going to color in my life.
I want to see color. I'm tired of seeing dreary darkness like in Fan Four Stick. Dark people talking in dark rooms. Not for me.
Yeah. Yeah, or Spider-Man.
Boring melodrama from 2003. I don't bash about that movie a lot, but that's worse than Man of Steel because it was boring.
My God, that movie was boring.
So dull, and everything the talking is soulless and just lifeless, and the actors are not trying. This movie did it better. This is how you do serious and humor, and your lead is in the movie, not an hour into the film, but like within the first 30 minutes.
Indeed, we could honor some other super movie that tried to do Fan Four Stick. This movie pretty much took. She took her sword and cut the head off of Suicide Squad, clean off. Indeed,
the movie doesn't exist anymore. This is what should have came out last summer because I was invested all the way through. And
Indeed.
It wasn't a feminist thing like, oh, guys suck or let the woman take over.
Well,
no, woman led the fight and she was great. And I know it's not going to please everybody, but who cares? DC did it.
Yep.
They made a movie that made a lot of money, and the fans were invested. That's why they went to see it multiple times.
Yep.
Wonder Woman's my third.
Don't fuck this up.
At least we have this, no matter what happens. But yeah, Wonder Woman was done right.
Indeed.
As a fan of the TV show, I know it has nothing to do with it, but still. And the 2009 film, yeah. And her throughout the Justice League animated movies and the cartoons and everything. So that's all I can say. But yeah, it was worth it. It was a good summer movie.
Yep.
Number two.
New cat. Oh, no, not new. She's old technically, but she did the first movie. So the best cinema debut ever.
Yeah, it was worth my time. But anyway, that's number 3. Number 2, we spoke about it earlier. It's right behind me.
Spidey.
They finally did them right. Spider-Man: Homecoming. The true third movie we should have gotten in 2007. The real Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. Lump it all together. It hit every single note that I wanted. It had the opening credits.
Yeah, oh my God.
When you hear that theme, I loved it. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be something special. And it was. As soon as it started, my heart was racing. He's doing his YouTube videos or whatever, and then he's like in the middle of a Civil War fight. And it's like, hey guys, look, something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ant-Man's getting a giant. See? Like Deadpool did.
Yeah.
The costume looked awesome. The action was fluid. It had one of the best villains I've ever seen. He's the best villain of the summer, hands down.
He's one of the best at the MCU because the MCU had a lot of powerful villains.
Keaton was amazing. Like his Batman side came out in the scene when he's in the in the car with Peter and it's like, if you mess with my family, I will come after you. I was like,
but the whole twist was being nothing than Vulture.
I didn't see that. When I saw that in the theater, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's the father of Liz Allen? What a twist! And people were laughing in the theater.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah.
Oh, that's your dog, Stevia? Yeah, I said that, and I'm like, wow, even Shyamalan could do a better twist than that. Split, I've heard there's a twist in it, but I'm not going to get to that. I have to see that first. But this movie was everything to me. It was like, I waited 10 years and I was not let down. And Parker getting emotional, that I can understand that, man. I wanted to cry too, especially at the end when they were in Coney Island. I was like, wow, they're near my hometown, and this is an emotional fight. I'm invested.
Yep.
And the special effects were fantastic. Besides, the Vulture, the suit. His fight with Shocker, it was short, but it was sweet. He laughed so much. Ned was funny, whatchamacallit. Even Zendaya made me laugh at how crass she was, giving the finger, and it was something different. They didn't mention Uncle Ben, which is great. They just had a slight reference to him. Aunt May was amazing. Marissa Tomei was beautiful. I was like, wow, she still can act, and she's still hot. And the ending, one of the best out of left field endings I've ever seen, where she sees him unmasked and she's like, what the? And then the movie ends, and I was like, can't wait to see the sequel. This movie I had a smile on my face the whole time. Tom Holland proved himself. I was like, finally, we got a Spider-Man that's just like in the comics and the 90s cartoon. He's witty, he's colorful, he makes mistakes, he's not superhuman, he's not perfect. Being a mentor to him, and he wasn't in the film that much. I'm glad it was Spidey's film and not Iron Man's, because he already got a lot of attention. So.
Yeah, but my Spider-Man, and I love
Josh is not thrilled about Miles Morales being in this universe, but hey, we need something different.
Yeah,
I mean, Donald Glover was in the movie, was in it, and he was out.
Yeah, the power, which for those who don't know, Power at the opening event is my nephew. So they're going on the opening event, which that's fine. I support that because.
Oh my God! Why he doesn't deserve it? I'm like, it's not like he's replacing Tom Holland.
Yeah,
he's just gonna be there.
In
case or something. There you go. You got Miles Morales to.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's not going to bother me.
They're not going to do Spider-Man. That'll be insane. But Ronald Ballsy, people would get pissed off.
Yeah. But anyway, Sony relinquishing the rights, it worked, because I'm like, I was waiting for this for so long. I was tired of these amazing films, which are so dark and dreary and boring and bad CG villains and doing too much in the sequel. No, this did everything right. Like, I was like, wow.
Oh, but
as a kid.
Scorpion was great too.
Yeah, I liked his cameo. It was short. It was sweet. They showed his nice tattoo on his neck, and I was like, all right, I'm invested. I want to see more. I wish the sequel was coming out next year. That's how much I want. At least we're getting Spidey in Infinity War. So
yeah, I can't wait.
The suit they showed at the end was fantastic. Dude, I'm like, wow, that looks awesome. I can't wait to see what it does. His little
AI
as his AI, it worked. It made it funny, and it was like, you have all these abilities, and I'm like, taser webs and all this, and the webs that could just shoot out. I was like, oh, this is just great. I love this. I'm like, the scene in Washington where he's climbing. Yeah. Superman 2.
It was
the scene in Superman 2, the theatrical cut of Superman 2, where Lois is in Paris and she's in an elevator. It reminded me of that, and I was like, cool, you're referencing something great.
Indeed.
From my past, and the movie clicked with me. It was the movie that we waited for. For a movie, I'm like, wow. I wanted to see it multiple times because I'm like, this is worthy of my time. This is a great summer blockbuster, and it proves that you can make a reboot work. Shit, or do it just to keep the rights. It respected the character, and I loved it for that. And give me more, because I want to see I want to see the sequel real soon.
Same. Like I'm going to see a good
Spider-Man: Homecoming. It paid off. It was a great summer movie, and it will be in my top 5 of the year for sure, without a doubt. And well, my number 1, you guys know what it is. I love this movie. This is everything that I didn't get in Rogue One or in Episode 7. I laughed so much, my gut was hurting. I thought the characters were done well. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Baby Groot is the cutest thing I've seen all summer.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, the movie, did it top the first one? No, but it was funny and it got the spirit of the first one.
Indeed.
The soundtrack, I love it just as much. Mr. Blue Sky, Southern Nights.
Yep.
What was it? Wham Bam Shangalang. I was like, every frame of this movie was just like it was like a dream come true. I was like, the characters are back, the same cast, great special effects, a story. Yeah, they're separated, but they each have individual stories that are interesting.
But Yondu was awesome. Holy shit, Yondu sacrificed with the
Michael
blessing.
Rooker stole the movie. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. I was like, you reference a classic Disney movie. You know, Chris Pratt, that emotional scene when he dies, when Yondu dies, and he's giving the speech, it was real because he lost his real father. So he put everything into his acting in that scene. And I was like, dude, you are amazing. You know, Rocket made me laugh a lot. Drax, you know, Batista was laughing. He was having the time of his life. It made me laugh.
Yeah, but
I thought Mantis was adorable.
She's adorable.
Yeah, Mantis, her cute accent and her little antennas, and when she touched people, I like that they changed her. Because the one in the cartoon, I was like, yeah, she was just too repetitive.
More in the comics,
but here,
oh shit, about to confusing.
It worked. James Gunn knows what he's doing. Unlike Abrams, he doesn't put lens flares. He doesn't have to put a foreign cast that I'm not invested in, and he gets his audience.
Yep, and perhaps he gets a good story going.
Yeah, he knows what worked, and the Ego was a great villain. I know Sean is like, oh, I liked when he was bonding with Peter, and you know when they use the Force, which that's what I'm going to call it. Let's face it.
Well,
and they're using the Force to throw a ball. I love that. And then at the end, you know, when they're putting the bomb and then they're setting up all this, I'm like, this. And if the movie looks great on Blu-ray, by the way.
It does. I don't
and just like there have been worse sequels. This isn't like in one of the better sequels. Like I was never bored, like with X-Men Apocalypse or Last Stand or Amazing Spider-Man 2. No, this was not that.
Bad movie.
This is how you do a sequel right. This was just like The Empire Strikes Back when it came to first movie. It did its own thing. Didn't please everybody, but it pleased me. And I left the theater with a smile on my face.
Indeed.
And setting up Adam Warlock, great. The post-credit scenes, a lot of them made me laugh.
Like, oh, by the way, Stone Team, fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, apparently Stone Team with the first Guardian of the Galaxy from the after comment, yeah, I disagree with this. That team is the first Guardian of the Galaxy from the, I think the 60s, I think.
Yeah, the Ravagers or?
Yeah, Stone's group, basically.
You know, the film just, it's a movie, it's my kind of movie. I want to go to the theater, I want to laugh, I want to have fun. In the theater, bored to death or by lens flares or, you know, seeing an agenda shoved down my face. Nowhere to be found. Nebula and Gamora's relationship, that worked. Something. And, you know, I was like, wow, they're putting emotion into a sequel. I must be dreaming. But yeah, Guardians Volume 2 just it was my kind of movie, and I loved it. And I saw it twice in the theater. I laughed both times. You know, how it just worked. It clicked with me. And but when I get to the end of the year, I'm going to just gush about it and show my Blu-ray because it was a triumph for the summer. It made more than the first one. I'm glad. Can't wait for them in Infinity War and their third movie in a few years. So
same. Well, yeah, I can't have any more Blu-rays, but wait for yeah. But I did I don't want not gonna be in Infinity War, which I get that because you're going to sleep. But I said I'm well with a huge component to Infinity Gauntlet, so I need to do it out and war. Yeah, we'll probably find out.
Yeah, but whatever they do, I'm invested. Like Marvel, nobody does it better. because you got Captain Marvel coming up and Black Panther and Ant-Man and Wasp. I'm looking forward to them.
Yep, same here, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Thank you, Brian. You're doing a great movie, anyways. Wait, Parker, what's your top 5 best?
Yeah.
Well, see, I was going to get to that, and the thing is with that is there's a few of them that I did not see in the theaters because of reasons, I guess. But one of those was War for the Planet of the Apes that I said earlier. But so, and you know, I didn't see that much, to be honest. This year was kind of weird for me, I guess. I was just busy doing other stuff. But I do have two of the ones you talked about, or I think both you and John talked about before. Was Spider-Man Homecoming and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I finally got around to seeing Volume 2, obviously. But yeah, you know, and things to say about both of them. Well, about Spider-Man Homecoming, I can go on and on and on. But basically, watch my review and still stand by everything I said on that and how I went, you know, the 47-minute long review I did. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be more happier with that film as a Spider-Man fan, which, you know, was great. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is a lot of fun. Not as good as the first one, but I think that's kind of everyone. But yeah, whoops. Anyway, sorry about that. But whoops. Hey, sorry about that. Just gotta knock my door on quick. Anyway, but no, yeah, but mainly the worst films. Well, again, there were, you know, like if we're talking about the year, there was like Han Skull Island, obviously. Logan.
I'm back.
Or no, that was Sean. Anyway, but no, you see, there was a lot more because it's weird. This year was kind of interesting how they had the release dates. You know, for example, you would think something like Justin Rock would be out in the summer, but you know, in November, and that works too. It's just that one, I was kind of busy with a lot of stuff and kind of just goes, you know. But no, yeah, if those films came out this summer, I'm pretty sure I would have seen them by now. But for example, like War for the Planet of the Apes, I need to see. I'm gonna buy that on Blu-ray. I was planning to see it in the theater, and then back in July and stuff came up, obviously. But yeah,
Princeton, obviously.
Yeah. I might be leaving soon. I think we might be going out for pizza.
It's fine. You could just give your you could give your top 5 or whatever, just quick.
Yeah. But I could say my
get your thoughts
for sure because I haven't seen that much bad films this year. Well, I mean not this year, but
one. Even if you saw 1 or 2, that's fine because the one I got 2.
Is Transformers: The Last Night. I didn't pay for it, so there's that. But
yeah, I know Sean would have had that on his list.
I didn't see that movie.
You know, Michael Bay.
It makes no sense.
No matter how bad Michael Bay can make a film, it still somehow can be entertaining. This film was not at all. It was.
I can't see it.
I was so surprised that a
2 hours
film was this bad. I'm not even joking. Yeah, it's
2 hours and 29
hours.
minutes. Way too long.
It's waste of time, waste of everything. It's I'm tired at this point. Not really angry.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I get it though. I understand.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll be seeing more once they come out on Blu-ray and the DVDs and stuff, and I'll be seeing more once I get the chance. But yeah, no, yeah. Oh, I did see Wonder Woman finally too. I like that. So yeah, there's that one for on the good side of things. But no, yeah. But yeah. Anyway, guys. I don't know if Sean's gonna go back and join again or something. I don't know where he went.
Yeah,
but anyway, no, it's been fun. I'll talk to you guys later. So yeah,
it was good to see you,
have a good night.
I'm glad you showed up. Thanks for giving your thoughts.
Yep. Bye. Yep. Anytime.
So if Sean doesn't come back, Tevye, I guess we could do our worst of the year, and then we could call it a night. But this was fun. I'm glad we're doing this. You know, it was hard to get us all together, but hey, we at least did our best and worst. But I can't hear you.
I wish we tried.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I could do my worst stuff because there's only 2, and you have 5, right?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
5. Even though one of you want to take a TV probably I saw in theater in IMAX, which boy, I'll get that.
Yeah, that could be a dishonorable mention because I have one of those for the end of the year. But yeah, my 2 worst films that I saw this summer that I saw on my computer, I didn't want to go to the theater because I heard terrible things. The second worst summer movie I saw was The Mummy.
Oh yeah, I heard about that movie.
Oh man, so bland. I don't know why they put Tom Cruise in this movie. He was way too old for this role. The movie was boring. It has one of the stupidest climaxes I've ever seen in my life. Did you see it?
Nope, I didn't see it. I'm like a weird time. I'll see it eventually.
But yeah, it has a terrible ending. They're trying to set up a universe that's not going to work because the movie bombed badly. Girl was so boring. Not Sofia Boutella. She tried as the Mummy.
Yeah,
I'm not going to give her.
She's the best part of that movie.
Yeah, she's the best part of the movie because she is at least trying. She's not like the Enchantress that took me out of it. Russell Crowe just was forced in there. It's off like really dark.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, apparently.
Yeah, and his Mr. Hyde is so bad. It's like so over the top and cartoonish, and it just makes no sense. And that's the problem. The movie is 3 different tones. It starts as an action movie, then it becomes a cartoon, and then it tries to be dark with all these creatures and CGI, like mummies. It's ridiculous. It's like it's bipolar. It doesn't know what it wants to be. I'm like, I wanted the 99 film, but done in a different way. You could have made it darker, but just stick with one thing. Don't do 3 things at once. It didn't work, and it was so bad. Like, it's just, I could see why it bombed. It was this year's Warcraft, which I know Sean would agree with me on that, because it fell on its face. Like, they rebooted this. I'm like, you could have done a 4th movie as a prequel or something. You didn't need this. You didn't need a reboot where Cruise is just playing Brendan Fraser, but done in a more monotone version, and the humor didn't work for me. They rip off American Werewolf in London when his friend dies and he comes back to life. I'm like, that's stolen material. Do your own thing.
I think you were talking about Monster Universe with that universe.
Yeah, it's not going to work. Stop trying to be Marvel and DC.
Wait a minute. Universe did this Monster Universe first before anyone else did?
Yeah. This movie should have been direct to video. It was that bad. But anyway, that's my second. My worst summer movie, drum roll please. King Arthur and the Legend of the Sword. This movie was painful.
I'll get that in a minute.
This film made no sense. Ripping off Lord of the Rings with giant elephants in the beginning. Charlie Hunnam trying to be, like a gangster, King Arthur.
He's doing good movie. He's doing good after the movie.
The fight scenes are bad anime fights. He grabs a sword, right? The only good thing in the movie was the score. That's the only thing I liked in it. When he grabs the sword, he goes Super Saiyan, and he's like running like the Flash. I'm like, what is this? Right, this is not King Arthur. You're trying to copy Zack Snyder with Sucker Punch. I'm like, no, I hated that movie more than any movie he's ever done. And this movie just it failed. It wasn't funny. It was dreary. It looked horrible. The CGI was terrible. Like, they had these squid ladies and Astrid Frisbee playing like some kind of a sorceress or something. Yeah, they didn't know what it wanted to be either. There's like Eric Bana and Jude Law. They're completely useless in the movie. The film is insanely boring.
It's long.
The pacing is so long and dreary and slow. I'm like, oh my god, this movie doesn't want to end. And they're trying to set up another universe with this.
I like Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie's a great director.
I heard, Sean likes the Sherlock Holmes movies. They got to be better than this.
Yeah, they are.
And also his early work, Lock, Stock, and Two Barrels, Smoking Barrels, and Snatch, and everything else. Even Rock and Roller, I'd rather see that. There's no way it could be as bad as this. This was a bad anime, Marvel-type movie trying to set up a universe, and actors not trying.
I didn't know what's that trying to set up a cinematic universe.
Yeah, it was. It was trying to be the first part of a 6-movie deal. I'm like, work on your first movie. Six movies. This isn't Harry Potter. Harry Potter had books to set up the movies later on.
Nope. And
it had a great cast.
One story.
Here, it didn't work.
Indeed.
Here, the story made no sense. It went in 15 different directions. It shows and tells out of order. It has like Asians in it doing kung fu that doesn't fit in this time period. It's so painfully Yeah, it is. It's exactly what it is. That's the perfect word for it. And I hated this movie. This is one of the worst films of the year, not just of the summer, but of the whole year.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm never going to see it again. It's not. If any of these guys on the Nerd Pack have not seen it, don't. It's a waste of your time. I know Josh liked it. I'm sorry. This did nothing for me. This was this year's Ben-Hur or what else was bad? Like Robin Hood from
Robin
2010.
Hood.
Yeah,
I started feeling I hate that movie. It's so boring.
yeah. Legend of Hercules. It's all of those wrapped in one, and it's just horrendous. It deserved to bomb. I'm glad there's not going to be another one. Just do something different, Guy Ritchie, please. Just do a more low-budget film because you don't work with big budgets like this.
The only time you really big budget movie though is Sherlock Holmes.
You got Robert Downey Jr. Here, you don't have him. You got Charlie Hunnam, and he didn't.
Charlie might be the only good part, but he was entertaining. He's
good in Sons of Anarchy, but as a lead in films, they don't give him much to do. And you know, it's just it was painful. I don't know why this was even in the summer. I knew it was going to flop because it came out after Guardians and it didn't stand a chance. But it's the worst. Like I'd rather see Pirates 5 because at least I like Johnny Depp. Yeah. I have to see. I want to see Baby Driver. I want to see that Batman Harley Quinn movie. I'd rather see anything but King Arthur again because it's just nothing could prepare me for how boring the movie was. But it's not my worst of the year, but it's in my top 3 worst.
Yep, it's on my top 5 work movie summer.
So those are my worst of the year. I couldn't stomach anymore. Just the other movies I saw were from the winter. So.
Okay.
I'll get to those next time. But
all right, I'll do my top 5 watches. You guys, oh boy, like 2007 some of it I did see some theaters. 2 I saw at home. Well, actually, hang on a second.
Okay. Yeah, so guys, the worst of there was a lot of bad summer movies. I didn't see the Emoji Movie. I didn't see a lot of other films. Like there were a lot of animated films this year that didn't do well.
Yeah,
in the summer, like Nut Job 2, Leap. What else? I think there was another one. But yeah. Sean, if you watch this podcast, make sure you watch this whole thing so you could get your thoughts in the comment section when this is uploaded to YouTube. I'm glad I did this. It was hard to do it, but at least I got a couple guys to join me, so that's always good to know. And I want to entertain you guys. I don't want to just stand here and just look here. But anyway, Tevya, yes, fine. Maybe next time Sean will join us. He has to use a laptop, man, or a tablet, because on a phone it's hard to do anything,
Agreed.
Because I don't have Skype or Google Hangouts on my phone.
Well, there's Discord. But
yeah.
Anyways,
let's get to your worst.
For this one, I'm gonna have to go to the one of rage, and oh boy, I thought, but one really pissed me off because I read at the graphic novel of this book, and the graphic novel for very graphic novel really good. And my novel was 2017 that came out during the summer. Come on, please. Dark Tower.
Ugh.
What the fuck did I do this book? Like,
thinking, I think they ripped off another movie. I heard they ripped off. What did it rip off though? Like, what ideas did they take in the movie and put in the film?
Dark Tower would be an adaptation of the actual book series. The book series, for what I heard in my opinion, it's epic. It's Stephen King.
Yeah, of course, Stephen King's. And the thing is, PG-13. Maybe if it was R and they rewrote it, it would have been a lot better.
And here's the weird thing, though. They combined basically the first book, the seventh book. What the fuck? They took one of the great kind of Dark Tower and they fucked it up. A
lot of critics hated it. I thought it was gonna. It might have been intriguing, like because you have Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba in the lead, and I'm like, the movie didn't look cheap. It actually looked okay, but
decent.
So
I'm like, cool, but other than that, the story made no sense. The kind of
I heard about that.
They basically took this great series and they tried to rush it, and the ending, it basically killed the with spoiler. I need to leave by this.
No, I'm not gonna see the movie.
They
Anyway.
killed a bomb because Men in Black at the end of the movie. What? You killed the main villain in the entire movie? What?
And they tried to do that in Suicide Squad. Joker, and I didn't buy it. And then you see him at the end, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Yep. Here's the thing, though. Dark Tower actually connects to other Stephen King work. It connects to It. It connects to The Shine. It connects to...
What? It? It's not a horror movie.
No, it connects to it. Dark Tower books connect to it somehow. Like, it's complicated, but you know, if you read the book or read the governor, it connects to it.
Yeah, I'd rather read the book than see this movie because I'm like, it would be a better investment of my time, you know?
Like Dark Tower, actually, the actual series connects to other Stephen King work. That's the beauty of it. But the way they did the movie, they fucked it up. How you fucking think this better? I don't get it. It's so disappointing. Like,
I heard a lot of things
you
about
made this
it.
movie. How do you?
So they need to go out of business, man.
Yeah, I hate the movie department. The video game department is fine. Stay.
The video games are fine, but they need to stop making movies because they just Pixels, Fembusters, and now this.
Oh, Baby Driver was produced by Sony. That's the weird part.
What?
Baby Driver, it was produced by Sony.
Yeah, but that's a movie that doesn't feel like a Sony movie because it doesn't have their stupid agendas behind it, and it's not based on like a book. It's an original movie.
Yeah, for Edgar Wright.
Right?
It's his baby.
Yeah. Plus, he knows how to write.
Yep.
Who wrote the Dark Tower, the movie? Did Stephen King write the screenplay?
No,
I bet he
Stephen
didn't.
King wrote any screenplay. I think they took the books.
And plus, the book has a lot of profanities in it. You can't make that PG-13. You can't like censor that. I heard because I saw a review of it.
When they go to Midworld, they stay in Midworld for I don't know how many books I don't want to say, but then they leave Midworld. It goes to Earth. Like what? Did I miss a thing? Why not stay in Midworld? Yeah. More interesting. Why didn't you go back to Earth? Oh God, you're so stupid.
Some people don't know how to do a film adaptation right of a book.
Yeah.
But sometimes it works. I like the Hunger Games. I know I never read the books. I have the books right there. I could just read them throughout the fall, and I'm still going to enjoy the movies because they were done well.
Yeah.
And also Harry Potter. I never read the books. The movies, while they're too long, so at times I still thought the story was interesting, and Harry was a likable character.
Yeah. Like, and
do they even develop Idris Elba's character?
He's
Southern and he has a gun.
They develop him somewhat, but
that's not good enough.
It's more like the kid with the plot, more part of it. Which here's the I'll give you acting this. The acting in my opinion was fine. Like all of them did after they did good with the script. They did it gave nothing. But they tried. I didn't know, but everything else was just so stupid. Ugh.
Yeah, but well, that's their number 5.
Yeah,
what's next?
5. My number 4 is technically not a movie, but was kind of in theater because it's a TV pilot that was in IMAX and cost around $20. Is a Marvel property that was in theaters with
The
$20.
Inhumans, right?
Yeah. My number 4 worst movie. Well, I think the type of movie with TV pilot, but it still counts.
Yeah, it's a summer experience.
Inhumans.
Yeah.
What the fuck was the point of this pilot? Why would
they wanted to? Marvel didn't have a movie after Spider-Man, so they're like, "Oh, we have to put something in August to fill theaters."
More entertainment. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
More entertainment. More Studios is separate because as you well know.
And after watching this, I bet I'd rather just see The Gifted in October. There's no way it could be worse.
Yeah, like this was in theaters, and I watched it. How the fuck did like the Inhuman? I get it. I get why they went to the Inhuman. We don't have X-Men, so it's been the Inhuman like the New Mutants. No, you morons! Inhuman went to World Family Event in space. Oh, by the way, the budget for this pilot was very, very low, very cheap. What?
Yeah, I saw this. I saw the screenshots. I think when they did Comic-Con, I saw some of the Inhumans like footage, and I'm like, yeah, This does not look like Guardians to me. It looks kind of like.
And they just film with IMAX cameras. Where's the money? Where's the budget? Once with IMAX, I expected IMAX, like a big budget, not a small budget. That's very low key. Oh, the one good thing that came out this Pirate and the Lockjaw. Lockjaw was cute.
Oh yeah, the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, she was great. Like that's adorable. I love Lockjaw. As for Black Bolt was fine. Whatever, never better, but at least she tried. Medusa was okay. One Andre Inhuman's Konnak. Konnak was awesome. He's doing good by the movie. You can see that personality next to Golden.
Yeah.
Crystal was meh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till word of mouth spreads when the pilot airs on ABC or whatever, wherever it's airing. Because I did not like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I know Sean likes it. It bored me to death.
It's just skip season 1, go season 2, season 3 gets much better, but Ghost Rider was awesome.
Yeah, he was great. I thought they should have used him more because I wanted to see more of him because some of the side characters just were not interesting to me.
Yeah, Ghost Rider was awesome.
And I didn't waste my time with that because I didn't like the character in the Captain America film. So
I can understand.
And but Marvel, they can do better than this. I know it. I know how you feel because Josh hated Iron Fist this year. He said it was one of the worst things he saw this year.
Well, they're Defenders. That was awesome.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but they're still Marvel, and they can do better than this.
I agree. Like who are directing the Inhuman? Wait, I know directing. It's the same, but it made Iron Fist. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna avoid it. I'll wait till the DC shows come back in October, and I'll give the Gifted a chance. It's gonna be more low key, but I like the cast, so I'm interested.
Gifted is more like Fox, and you know what? It's Gifted, and I love X-Men.
Yeah.
And Gifted, while it may not be new, and it will be better than this.
Yeah, it has to. I mean, I saw the trailer, and I'm like, I like the cast. Jamie Chung and Natalie Lind and a bunch of others. I'm like, hey, it cannot be worse than Apocalypse. I cannot see Apocalypse again.
Oh, speaking of news for X-Men, apparently the Dark Phoenix are going to be grounded again. What? Want to stay in space? Go to space.
Yeah, they're so afraid, yet Guardians made tons of money, and so did the second one.
Like,
space is interesting.
X-Men going to space. They don't have to be grounded.
Yeah.
We did Earth.
Thanos is going to be in space next year. Marvel's not afraid to put it in space. So why is X-Men? Oh no, we got to keep it on Earth. What? There's characters in space. I want to see Mojo. I want to see, I don't know, MODOK or something. I know he's not X-Men, but still.
It's awesomely on Legion. That show would also recommend it.
I saw the pilot of it. I haven't seen the whole thing yet, though.
It's really good.
Of Legion.
I recommend it.
It's intriguing. I like the premise and the visuals and performance. That was really good. Aubrey Plaza, I could do without her, but I know the twist that she's the villain. But
yep,
I like it for the visuals. Yeah,
but
it's interesting. But The Gifted, I'm going to give it a chance. I don't think it could be the worst thing ever. There's no way.
Anyway,
like X-Men Origins Wolverine,
Oh, there was some action at the better.
Anyway, number 3 is what?
Yeah, my final about Inhumans. Fuck did IMAX just showed IMAX not with my wait time, and this movie what?
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. It's stupid. It marketing ploy. I was sucked and I don't want my money back. After IMAX pirate, whatever, and just.
Yeah, if I saw this, I would have been like, no. If I would have walked out in 10 minutes, dude. Because I could see this for free on my computer.
Yeah.
The day after it comes.
I don't have to spend $20. I would piss. I was not happy. The
I'm going to see your rant.
Max Make the Mad, played by Randy Bolden. He was good, but they didn't give him nothing. Instead of being like the more crazy and born from Game of Thrones, he's more subdued, more like not that interesting. I like the actor playing Randy Bolden in Game of Thrones. He's coming back with the man great, but then it's disappointing. Anyways.
And by the way, this is why they didn't do an Inhumans movie, because it wouldn't work.
Yeah. Hey, Sean.
It wouldn't work. How was the movie going to work? Hey, finally, there you are.
Anyways, that's my number 4. Time my number 3. My number 3 was the summer 2017, and if you're gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna have to be there. When I first saw Marine Theater, I liked it, but the more I thought about it, more and more, you're like, oh, this movie is stupid. This movie makes no sense. Hi, Kitty.
Well, I'm trying to think of what's in it.
This movie is stupid. And
Trying to do that.
Gentlemen, please. My number 3 with me in 2017, gentlemen, please.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I avoided it. I didn't care for Prometheus.
Sure.
This sci-fi movie explaining more where the xenomorphs came from and humans. I'm like, Tevye muted Vader. Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
No. You're not going to do better than Alien, Ridley Scott. I'm sorry. You're not going to do better than that.
Yeah, like, this movie is so disappointing.
Yeah. It flopped for a reason in the U.S.
Yeah. And here's the thing that makes it even worse. Besides all xenomorph creation stuff, the reason why is because all the characters act like idiots. Like, they don't wear helmets, which...
Heard that, yeah. Just like in Prometheus. Oh, let me touch an alien life form I never seen before.
Say what you will about Prometheus. I'll give Prometheus this.
Dumb.
So showing his ass to everybody.
No, noise. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up with that, Sean? We've heard a lot of noise from your side of the room. Anyway, Covenant. I didn't care. I was like this movie. Yeah, we're gonna put xenomorphs, and they're not in the film until like halfway through, right?
Yeah. Well, besides that, here's another thing that pissed a lot of people off, including me. No, I thought, right? David created the xenomorphs. Huh? I got a rogue android create the xenomorphs.
That makes no sense.
Wait, what? Wait, here's nothing that pissed me off. They killed out the engineers. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. James Franco was in the movie for like 5 seconds and dies in a fire.
And right there is why I'm not free.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to see James Franco die in a movie. Not the way they do it here. I'd rather see Spider-Man 3. Here, it's like, at least in that movie, he was in it more. Here, he's like, we're going to give you some fire blasts and you're going to die.
I saw my heart jumping. Oh, shit. That's a whole way to die. I mean, literally.
That's horrible. Yeah. It just, and the Diet Ripley that they got, Catherine Waterston, I'm like, no.
I'm at Shaw. Shaw was great. Shaw was an Indian character, then they killed her off in this movie. Which
off screen because they couldn't get the actress to come back.
Wait a minute, we get in the prologue, in the prequel, the real mini video, the via marketing, they show Shaw alive. Scroll down in the years. But in this movie, they killed up with what?
It's because they didn't put the marketing stuff into the movie because it would have given more screen time for Franco before they killed him, but. Nope, about 5 minutes.
Yeah, they shouldn't have killed him.
Fuck you.
And then why they kill the engineers?
Yeah.
What the fuck? You kill
the movie has gore. Yay! The original Alien had gore. That wasn't just a gore fest. It was a good story, good characters, and it was scary, and it had atmosphere.
And
I saw the trailer. I'm like, this looks like a bad Sci-Fi Channel movie. Terrible with the xenomorphs doing this. I'm like, they're not the Jurassic Park Velociraptors. I'm sorry. They're aliens, not dinosaurs.
Which I get. Right? It's more like basically David trying to create the perfect organism. Fine. You want to create the perfect organism? Go for it. But have it be designed for an actual engineer, not be his own creation. It doesn't work.
Stupid. Yeah, and he's playing a flute or something. I'm like, no.
Oh, yeah,
this is too pretentious for me, Ridley Scott.
I basically.
Yeah, it's dumb. Like, and then there's another version of him, Walter. I'm like, I don't even care about Michael Fassbender. I'm sorry.
Michael Fassbender was the best part in this movie because she's funny.
And I'm like, it's called Alien Covenant, not Walter and David make aliens and humans. No, that's not what it's called.
Yeah.
False advertisement.
My brother, Avi, he had the made up into Blade Runner. Apparently, the first scene references Blade Runner, which I will admit that would have been a cool reference. I didn't know about that.
Because you're my sister, that's different. Oh, and Tevye, this might make you pissed. I've heard rumors that a future Alien movie might include a CGI young Ellen Ripley.
I heard.
Yeah,
I
that
heard about
sounds
that.
horrendous.
No.
I don't
Just
want another
no.
Rogue One. I don't.
Like,
It looks like a bad
okay,
animated
look,
movie.
on the colony ship, huh? Wait, no, that makes even less sense.
What?
I hope Blade Runner 2049 is not this. I just hope it's not.
Look, parents are paying on that ship, huh? Wait, how did? What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm glad Guardians buried this movie in the ground because I'm tired of these movies. They should have stopped after Aliens.
Yeah.
They should have stopped.
Or you want to
I still have to do my best.
sequel? Fine.
Yeah, do your best. We're not gonna finish until you do yours. It's worse, and then you can go.
Yeah.
And then we'll end.
Anyway, to
Give our final thoughts on the song.
On coming in, not the guy went for Giants point.
I don't know why people were buying it. They were buying it at Best Buy. I'm like, people, just get the original. You're not gonna do better than that. Or get Aliens.
Or
one of the best sequels ever made.
Or what Aaron do it? Well, no, don't want Aaron do it. Aaron is bad.
You know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Ridiculous. Yeah. It's just skippable. It's a movie I skipped, and I'm glad. Didn't need to give her my money.
Right. It's a good video experience, but it's really stupid. The more far, the more we did, stupid and dumb, and yeah.
Yeah, and it's a shame because I like the poster. I thought the poster looked cool.
Yeah. The ending?
Yeah.
Oh boy, the ending. Where do I even begin? Like, after they defeat the Xenomorph, apparently David still alive somehow, even though Walter said he upgraded. Okay.
Let me guess. Catherine Waterston gets into her sleep pod, whatever, and Michael Fassbender's putting her to sleep, but yet she finds it's really David. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of saw the ending online.
Yep. And apparently, he sent the evidence to Xenomorph to basically to the company. Oh, you already know, but we're supposed to feature this. You have to explain it, and I looked it up online. Oh, yeah,
I'm disinterested.
Wait. So let me just say. So that even in the novelization, for what I heard, apparently that ending after they send Xenomorph more information to the company. Okay. Then why did they do that in the actual movie itself? In the actual movie itself, David just set them on music, and it ends confusing. Like,
I don't want to be confused. I already saw Ender's Game. That was confusing enough.
Yeah. Like, all right.
Slasher in space, fine. Like, don't try to be preachy and say, "Oh, he created man. He created the xenomorphs. He creates everything." I'm like, no.
And
a real robot with a god complex is not for me.
With the engineers with a former engine concept, that's the thing I liked. But then they cut the engineers off because of bullshit reasons.
Idiots. That's how Sean feels. What they did with the second G.I. Joe movie. I get it.
Yeah.
You don't like that. I get it. That you bring back and you kill him off. I'm like, yeah, that was the waste of a character. But anyway, yeah, I'm not interested in Alien Covenant. I don't know why it's selling well on Blu-ray. I have no idea. Oh, it has a commentary that's not going to make any sense either.
Yeah, it's not like it's going to make people understand the movie.
I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't get what Ridley Scott is old. He needs to retire. I'm sorry. Martian, I heard great things about, but Martian doesn't have. It has Matt Damon at least and Kristen Wiig and a bunch of trying. Here it's like, no, we're going to just kill them off because they're so generic. He dies. James Franco killing him off in a second. What an insult to a great actor.
Exactly.
Turn off the engineer.
Bad CGI.
Yeah,
and weird. I didn't care for Prometheus. Oh, the movie looks good. That's it.
I find this weird. Okay, here's the funny thing. So basically what I'm getting is they spent all of Prometheus to build up the engineers, and then
for nothing.
Dead.
Yep, kill them off.
Yeah, just like Alien 3.
David kills them off with the
in Predator 2, that the movie starts off like, oh yeah, Arnold's character died, so Danny Glover's replacing him. No, that didn't happen. At least that movie did its own thing.
At least Predator 2
What
makes
is
sense. At
this?
least Predator 2 reference big Predator.
Yeah, and it's a fun movie. It's not 2 hours and 20 minutes of boredom and confusing plot points.
But Predator 2 Predator 2 actually has
You know?
of Skull and the AVP.
Yeah, that was cool. That's a cool reference.
AVP movies, I'll give AVP 1 credit. AVP 1 which made sense. That movie was fun. I didn't enjoy it. AVP or AVP 2, fuck him. Fuck him sucks. Yeah. Anyways, I'm done. I'm done ranting. Like, all right, time for number
2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And did the movie we were talking about, Jonathan? King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Now, I did not see this movie in theaters. I did not. My stepdad went to it.
I didn't either. It's horrendous.
Like, what were they thinking? Like, the first part I liked. The first part narrative with I have to wait on King Arthur. He was pretty cool.
Eric Bana.
Yeah,
Eric Bana.
Awesome. Like, he's awesome, badass. I like them.
But he was underused. Yeah.
So let me just say. So Eric Bana actually gives a good performance in a movie.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, for like 5 minutes.
I'm so surprised.
Yeah, but he's wasted. He's not even the lead.
Yeah. But after he dies, which I'll get that in a minute.
The movie goes to crap. It's just horrendous.
We go at the years later to particularly King Arthur. Like kind of like Guy Ritchie style. Which Guy Ritchie style, I do like Guy Ritchie. I do good director, but and the actor played King Arthur. He did pretty good. He was funny. He was fun, and I had fun with him. Goodbye life. Littlefinger was fine. Whatever. Like all the natural, but everything else gets stupid, confusing, and what? Huh? Wait.
The fight scene, bad animation.
Like you're telling me that the Sword and Stone, the stone is the father, huh? How does that make any sense? What?
It doesn't make any sense.
Life makes no sense.
And he saw that pit bull like slow mo. What was that?
Yeah, it was confusing.
It's like, I'm like, that's so stupid.
And apparently,
that's not you cannot make that epic. I'm sorry, Guy Ritchie. You're not Zack Snyder.
Yeah, apparently when he gets Java, he goes
in some movies
mode with smoke.
Watchmen. That movie's way better than this.
How can you super speed? Did I miss something? I get the sword magic.
Like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what? I'm sorry. I'd rather see that anime.
The final battle we got to see.
Because it's
the fight.
Yeah, it's horrible. I'm like, there's like wind powers. I'm like it's Last Airbender. I'm like, what is this?
Like, what the fuck? I don't mind King Arthur doing that.
Like,
I get King Arthur was a little bit more fancy. Fine, I get that. But the thing is, though, when King Arthur and
it didn't work.
Make it sense.
And even the dialogue felt like too updated. It was like they say boss and they say in the piss. I'm like, they never spoke like that back in the ancient time. I know it's fiction, but still.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? I mean, and then the Asian guy playing a stereotype, they're doing kung fu. I'm like, yeah, wrong movie.
I didn't care about that. I just ignored it. Oh,
so
and the female wizard person, I don't.
Frisbee, yeah.
Okay, boring.
She was like, using her fingers and turning her eyes white like Apocalypse. It looked horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, the mage. I guess if you control animals with magic, that's fine. But the thing, though, you have to explain it. I get magic cannot be explained. Fine, whatever. But we should do magic. At least make it make sense. Like Game of Thrones did it. Oh, not Game of Thrones. Shit. What? That's a TV show. I'm gonna Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that worked because it was good. It was well directed.
Yeah. Anyways,
the universe.
Guy Pearce was fine. He was fine about it. They gave a good performance for it. They gave him nothing. But at least he tried. But besides that, this movie was boring, dull, waste of my time, and I just hate it. Well, I didn't hate it.
I hated it too. I did hate it because that was like, I sat on my computer. I'm like, oh my god, just end, please. Yeah. You're boring me to death.
My stepdad liked it.
Good.
That's fine. I'm glad he liked it.
Oh, I'd rather see the Sword and the Stone that Disney made. At least that's short.
Or what particularly Owen, well, not Owen, which I could get the actor name who played it in Sin City 1. If it come back to me, let me know.
Owen, Clive Owen, right?
Yeah, Carver, yeah.
He said Sin City.
What? That King Arthur?
was
What?
in
That
Sin
one?
City.
That one's good. Yeah.
Or version, right?
Yeah, he played King Arthur. Like that movie very underrated. That movie that I liked. Was it perfect? No, but we did got King Arthur liked. Most of the time, anyway. It did change them, but that's fine. And it was grounded, it was realistic, and it was a good movie. That movie was good. This movie gets stupid. Oh, all right. I'm done.
It's a garbage fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're worst of the year.
Number one movie of the year, and this movie came on Netflix. But this movie it's an anime I liked. I've been seeing this way at the for a while now, ever since I saw the movie on Netflix. Come on, please. Death Note. Oh,
I've heard it's horrible. I saw clips from this, and I was laughing. I'm like, this lead guy screams like a girl. I'm like, oh my god.
They fucked it up. He fucked up. That's the way he's going to. They fucked up Light, who's not Light. The Light I know was smart, intelligent, egotistical madman.
He's not. He doesn't scream like a girl. He's not like. Ah! I'm like, what was that?
Like the Light that I know was intelligent, smart, cunning, very at the.
And he's not a pussy. He's a guy that has some, I don't know, bravery.
But
I've heard about it, and it sounds interesting.
Yeah, he's on play with L. L is interesting. L was great in the anime, but they both have one of each other, and the way it keeps going, it's awesome. But you could also in the anime. Oh, by the way, speaking of Shin Megami, I'll get to that in a minute. Like his girlfriend in this, unlike Misa in the anime, which granted, Misa in the anime might be able to do with now basically with Jews, but that's the point. Misa liked Kira, and she found out Kira was Light used her obviously. Granted, she had their own Shinigami named Ren, and the other instance too, which Ren was not in this movie, which I'll get to another minute. The way they did L in this movie, it's really stupid. Because the L that I know was smart, intelligent, did not get pissed off, did not get angry, and not use a gun. In this movie, he used a gun. Why? Oh, here's another problem. Light's girlfriend in this movie.
What about her?
Light's girlfriend in the movie, I think he took Light's personality, and she's the more smart than Light. What's in this movie? What? Like, and here's another problem. There's a Shimigami realm. Huh? The anime started with Shimigami realm. What? Why are we going to that high school crap? Where's the Shimigami?
That.
We only get one Shimigami after Ryuk. Oh, the one good thing about the movie was Rain Deferred Ryuk. He was perfect.
I've heard that.
He was great.
He looked great, yeah.
The scene with him are perfect. He's the best part of the entire movie. He's the only good part of the entire movie. He's entertaining. But I didn't. We bring the particle fabric with Ryuk, which I didn't know. And with him, he's great. With Ryuk, it's perfect. Oh, speaking of anime general having done badly, they met the Death Note rules. Like last time I checked, the Death Note did not use mind control. Or if it did do mind control, I completely forgot about it because, huh?
They don't know what they were doing.
Page in the Death Note, the person does not die. That's not ruining the book. What? And the way it ends, it's asinine. It's so stupid. How you fuck this up?
I don't
I'm
know.
very passionate about the property. I love the anime. It's awesome. Oh
yeah, they can't do it right when they try to remake it for an American audience.
Or adapt it. If you want to adapt it, they'll fine. You want to do a sequel?
Exactly.
Fine. But adapting it like this, it's just stupid as and garbage. Oh, here's another thing they don't do. The Shimigami eyes. What? Like Why don't you do that? Oh yeah, wait. There's no at the other Shin Megami. Just Ryuk. Why? In the anime, there were two Shin Megami. There was Ryuk, and then there was Ren. Where's Ren? Why can't I see her? Oh wait, I can't because she's not in this movie. What? You took one of my engine card without the Shin Megami and just do one of them? Are you high?
They are apparently high, good sir.
They don't know what they're doing with these animes that they make into live action films, even on Netflix.
The one good one I
and
heard
it's not budget. They can't say, "Oh, it's on Netflix. It's not going to be a big budget." It's not about a budget. You have to have good writing, good characters, a story that makes sense. Foreign doesn't mean you can't try.
The way it ends.
I mean, the anime was done what, over 10 years ago?
Yeah. I'll get to the ending. Basically, White's father finds out that he's killer, and White basically explained that he had to set all this up. Which, are you fucking kidding me? You're telling me White said all that says go back to die, which apparently if that happens, but I don't care. And if he did love her, why did he kill her? What was the point of this crap? And apparently, these humans are so interesting, and that's how the movie ends. Huh? That's how it ends. What? What was the point of this script?
I smell cliffhanger.
It was a cliffhanger. Oh, Elle did not die in this movie. Are you?
I heard a lot of people hated on this movie. I didn't hear about it until recently.
I for the budget. What budget? All the deaths, what they were not that. All the deaths were found isn't crap. If I want to find this, I can find it, and I get it. The Death Note, that's what they give you with deaths. Fine. But Death Note was not always gruesome deaths. It was all about the mystery, the subtlety, the supernatural stuff, the story, the two big light, like L, light, good and evil, balance. That's what makes Death Note interesting. It's about, well, not just the Shin Megami, it's about, well, basically how a normal person who tried to do good gets corrupted. That's the interesting thing about it. But the rest of the movie, they fucked it up. They made that full. Fuck this movie. Fuck this. Anyway, okay, it's not Death Note. It's going.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time. I already saw 5 bad movies this year. I'm not going to waste my time. I'll just see the anime because I'm in a mood more.
I'm tired.
Yeah, okay, Sean, now it's up to you, man.
And fuck you, Death Note. Do not watch it. I'm done.
2017 Netflix, you have to try harder. You can't just make garbage and expect people to stream it.
Nope. Sorry, Guardians.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
This and Iron Fist and even you can go.
All right. So I'm gonna start with my best of summer in no particular order.
Summer.
I normally do no particular order. But yeah. So number 5 is Spider-Man: Homecoming. Okay. After the last 2 pieces of shit,
yeah,
my faith was a little, let's say, worried. And after Civil War, I had some renewed hope, but still a bit worried because Sony's name was fucking attached. But holy shit, it turned out to be fucking awesome. What do you know? Sony can actually keep their fucking greedy fingers out of a movie for once. Who knew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking loved this movie. I love Michael Keaton as the villain. He's probably not only one of the best MCU villains, but probably one of the best Spider-Man villains. Because you get his motive.
And they didn't have faith in him.
He's just a normal guy who's trying to find a way to provide for his family.
Thank you.
Yeah, he does evil deeds just to do that, but you get his motive. He's trying to provide for his family. You know, he was once a guy who was in charge of salvaging all the Avengers tech and stuff from all the various battles, and he basically gets screwed over by Tony. And so he's trying to combine all these alien tech with normal human tech to sell weapons under the table in order to afford the ability to protect his family, which I thought was fucking interesting. Holy shit.
Yeah. It was good writing.
Yeah. So thank you, Kevin Feige, for telling Sony, fuck you.
Yeah, I second that.
And yeah, I love Tom Holland in this every bit as much as I did in Civil War. He's fucking awesome. I don't know whether I'd say he's better than Toby or not, but he's up there for me.
Yeah,
I mean,
at least he was better than Garfield.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't blame Garfield. He was given shit material.
Yeah.
I mean, performance-wise was decent, but it was like what Emmer said in his video for Reaction Review. The technical stuff was good. It was just the writing that sucked.
The tone. For me, the tone just didn't work.
Too, I'm saying, but primarily it was the writing that sucked. Because the writing dictates the tone.
Mm-hmm.
So number 4, Captain Underpants, the first epic movie. Wow. Okay, I was a fan of the books as a child, like probably most people were. So when I heard this movie was being made, I was excited. I was anticipating it. And I fucking loved this movie. It's so fucking hilarious, man. It's every bit as funny as Deadpool was. That's how funny this movie is. And the villain's name is so hilarious. It's so funny trying not to think about it. Do you want to know the villain's name? It's Professor Pee-Pee Diarrhea Stain Poopy Pants. It's funny. So yeah, I loved the movie. It was a great adaptation of the books, or at least the book I read. I think combines elements from each book or whatever, but that's fine because it was a great movie already. So yeah, and then number 3 is pretty much the movie we were all anticipating, Wonder Woman. So after DC and WB dropped the fucking ball with Suicide Squad trying to turn it into fucking Diets of the Guardians of the Galaxy, fuck you DC and Warner Brothers. And then after the whole sexist debacle with Ghostbusters, I saw the high rating on Wonder Woman. I was like, please let this movie be good. Don't let it be another Shitbusters again.
Yeah.
But
I couldn't sit through that.
I saw that Wonder Woman. I was like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. But yeah, I loved Wonder Woman. The only problem I may have had was like the villain thing, but I saw that coming a mile away.
I'm back.
Because I was following the production.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
So I kind of saw that a mile away.
Not his best of the year. Captain Underpants and Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah. But yeah,
Up to Wonder Woman.
I was following the production through Wonder Woman. I was like, yeah, I totally know Lupin's gonna be Ares. I'm not gonna be shocked at all because I fucking know.
He came out of nowhere.
It's gonna be Ares.
I was like, ta-da! I'm here. I'm like.
I mean, yeah, he kind of came the fuck out of nowhere, but yeah, I knew.
He does, yeah.
I know it's gonna be Ares, so you're basically wasting my time until the reveal. I mean, still, it was a great fun movie. Chris Pine was
the rest of it was.
amazing. I loved Pine in this movie. All hail Captain Kirk.
Yep.
Though I still don't know how they're gonna bring him back for another movie because
he's a god.
He's dead. No, I was talking about Pine's character. He's dead.
Oh, they can't. I want to do flashbacks.
Steve, yeah.
I think either flashbacks or probably, I don't know, a genetically identical ancestor. I don't know.
Or magic, because they're exploding.
Yeah.
Sure, magic. A wizard did it. But yeah, I loved Wonder Woman. A lot of fun.
I hope this is a sign for things to come for DC because I want to see a good Flash movie.
Yeah.
Another Green Lantern movie.
Would it be a Flash movie with Armageddon complete with why?
I've heard that Jeffrey D. Morgan has been interested in reprising the role of Thomas Wayne, but as Batman.
Thomas Wayne Batman. I know what they're doing with Armageddon set.
I mean, I would be okay with it if it was done well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is probably not going to be true, which I pray to God it's not. But I think what they might be doing, I think one of the reasons why they might be doing this Flashpoint thing is because of the rumors Ben might want to step down as Batman, which I hope that's not true. So I fucking love Ben as Batman. He's fucking awesome.
Same.
Yeah, and at least I'll enjoy him in Justice League. I know that.
Batman doesn't kill. He carried a gun in the original comics. Keaton fucking killed. Name one Batman on screen who's not fucking killed.
The Christian Bale count or Kevin Conlon count?
Fair, dude. When he was blowing up those cars, for all he knew, there could have been people in them.
Oh, speaking of news, John Cena maybe Captain Marvel against Shazam. Fuck that.
Well, Batista's Drax.
John Cena become Captain Marvel, okay, Billy Batson when Shazam, I'm gonna be mad.
And yet you're fine with Batista as Drax.
Because that makes sense, and that's the point getter. Captain Marvel, Billy Batson is the main character.
I'm just fucking.
Yeah,
with
I'm
you.
looking more forward. I'm looking more forward to Marvel's Captain Marvel.
All right, number 2.
Yeah, but
Brie
I like
Larson
Captain
is. I can't
Marvel.
wait.
He's awesome, but it's funny and fun entertainment, but it's not that hard. If this become true, I'm gonna be mad. You know what? You know what? We'll be all day.
Relax.
Let's continue.
Relax. Number 2. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. This was such an improvement over the last movie. Fuck the 4th movie. I don't care. Fuck it hard. This movie was so fun. So funny. Jack's actually where he's supposed to be fucking be as the fucking side character. Okay? Because I found Henry and Karina better leads and more interesting, compelling leads than Philip and Serena, who were fucking pushed to the goddamn side instead of being the fucking focus. John, I know you like On Stranger Tides. That's awesome. I'm glad you enjoy it. But fuck that movie. It was based on a stupid book for no reason. It shoved the 2 characters who were supposed to be the fucking least to the side, and the plot was just unfucking interesting.
Apparently, we have to speak of Disney movies, so I'm going to interrupt. But we're going to get at the A. Maleficent movie, a sequel. I don't care. Oh? John, any opinion on Maleficent 2?
On what?
Maleficent 2? No, I'm not interested.
John,
Same.
I don't care about
I don't care. But that's happening.
Because
only the first third was where they did the backstory. Everything else was boring.
Agreed.
But yeah, Pirates 5 was a huge improvement over the 4th movie. Sadly, it does acknowledge the 4th one, so I got to keep that in my collection. Sadly. Basically, I consider Pirates 4 like Tokyo Drift. It's a part of the series, but it's not mentioned as much.
Agreed.
But yeah.
But it's not 3 hours long like the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Again, dude, a lot of plot points that had to be wrapped up, but it's fine. Anyway, number 1 for best is Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2. This was so fun.
Yeah.
And this movie, and I know, Tevye, you probably like Force Awakens, which is fine, but this movie does better than Force Awakens because it doesn't copy the same plot as the previous film. No, it just follows a couple plot points and structure of The Empire Strikes Back, which I thought worked because it's the second installment in a potential trilogy. It's a bit darker. The characters split for most of the movie, and the main villain is the father of the main character.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it follows the same similar structure and a couple plot points and does better than Force Awakens. I'm sorry, Tevye. If you enjoy that movie, that's fine with me. But
Yeah, that movie and episode 7 can suck it because I'm tired of Disney Wars and their feminism.
It's not that great.
oh, and here's the funny
I
thing.
was bored. This is what Rogue One should have been.
Here's the funny thing. Parker's even said that he's rewatched Rogue One and is not liked it as much as he did at the time.
Same.
Hated that movie. It was so boring.
The only thing good in Rogue One was Darth Vader.
Yep.
And he was only there for 3
Should have
minutes.
been the lead.
It's only 2
Yeah,
scenes.
3 minutes to him with a white outfit and some useless anti-heroes as your leads.
Yep.
They all die. Did that happen here? No, it didn't.
But yeah, I loved Guardians 2. So much fun. I won't be surprised.
Yeah, it did. Like it did.
Okay, I'm sure you guys probably saw those posters that I uploaded on our Nerd Pack, right? Where the Guardians movies
I gave comments on it.
Kind of copied the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, but in a good way.
I won't be surprised if Volume 3 kind of copies Return of the Jedi's poster.
Same.
I am not going to be surprised.
I'm looking forward to it because I'm like James Gunn. That he got his audience. He knows who he's catering
It
to.
sounds like an awesome soundtrack. I think.
They still right about Volume 3.
Space. They're not afraid to go travel to other planets that are not deserts and boring, like mountains or whatever.
Fox, when you do drugs,
Beautiful.
go to space. Stop being grounded.
Thank you.
Also,
yeah, right, Tevye. Didn't Eagle's Planet look beautiful?
Yeah, it's awesome.
And also, unlike Force
visually
Awakens,
stunning.
Force Awakens, and this applies to Pirates of the Caribbean as well, all 3 movies are Disney property, but yet only 2 movies, 2 out of the 3, made me cry when important characters died.
Yep.
And
I felt something at the end.
Same.
Because when I saw when Yondu died, I felt something, and then when Gamora hugged Nebula at the end,
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow!" And this is a sci-fi movie. This isn't like a tearjerker drama from like the.
Seriously, thank you. But yeah, love Guardians. I want the Blu-ray badly. I must have.
Anyways.
If you're not smart, that's fine. You can get it.
What?
That s'mores app will let you get movies for free.
Sweet. And then now my worst movies of the year. Again, of the summer. Again, no particular order. Netflix.
Yeah, it's fine.
Netflix movies count, right?
Yeah, they count.
As long as it's the summer, not the winter.
It is. Not funny. Okay. There was this Netflix movie released in the summer called War Machine. And no, not to be confused with.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. God, that's on my watch list. I completely forgot to mention that.
But as a dishonorable mention, Tevye.
Yeah, it's a honorable mention.
A dishonorable mention, yeah.
That movie was so fucking boring.
I agree.
Yeah.
I only sat through it because I was bored and wanted to try something new, but I sadly regret it after watching it.
That's Brad Pitt.
I like Brad Pitt.
Boring OL.
They just did that because World War Z 2 hasn't come out yet.
For a movie with the word war in the title, there's very little war.
It's all about politics. And I get it, it's a little bit of comedy. That's the point of it.
I'm sorry. Comedy, no. That's not for me.
It was so boring.
If it's called War Machine, I want to see Rhodey shooting up terrorists or something, not comedy.
All right, number 4.
I tried to laugh. I should be funny. That's not boring OL.
Number 4. Despicable Me 3.
I enjoyed it, but it's fine, Sean, if you didn't. It's not for everybody.
These movies. That's why I didn't care for it. I don't care about Frozen either. And I'm pretty sure Emma knows that.
Next.
Yeah. But yeah, the only thing I thought was remotely funny in Despicable Me 3 was the fact that Randy Marsh was the voice of the villain.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally the exact same voice. I was like, wow, Randy Marsh is the villain. That's funny. So yeah, I just thought it was an okay movie. I mean, I'll admit the first movie's probably better, but these movies are just okay films.
It's more for kids, but yeah, they make me laugh. I like the Minions, but it's fine. It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
As long as you don't have like anything big and worse, but go continue.
Then this one might kill you, John. You know that Scarlett Johansson movie where she and her friends go to do a bachelorette thing and
I know what it's called.
Yeah, Rough Night.
Not gonna.
I
didn't see it.
It was okay. It wasn't really. I think it was intended to be a comedy, but it wasn't funny. The only thing I really liked in there
was dark.
The only thing I really liked was Scarlett Johansson, to be honest. But the movie was just not really all that funny, to be honest. Number 2. The Mummy 2017 with Tom Cruise. Mike.
I didn't see that.
Oh God, that was my number 2. I hated it.
Yeah, John
It was
talked
so
about it
bland.
already.
Since my sister's never seen this, I'm just gonna say it was so boring that I immediately threw on the '99 movie with Brendan Fraser.
I'm gonna do that for Halloween. I'm gonna see it on Blu-ray, the first one and the second one.
I even said that in my video. I was like, "Wow, this movie's so boring. I'm just gonna throw on the '99 movie now." It was impressive.
Yeah, it's a better movie.
Fresh air.
It is. It's not like sleepwalking in it, and the villain was done better. The CG looked better. The story, there was better pace. It was fun. It was a fun adventure, like Indiana Jones. This one was. It didn't know what it wanted to be.
Put it this way.
Didn't know.
Without spoilers, my sister hasn't seen it yet. They steal elements from the '99 movie.
Yes, they did.
I know it from the trailer.
The face that opens up. Yeah.
Without spoilers, my sister hasn't seen it. There was one scene where they drop where this object is used, and they do a close up, and I was like, "Wow, you're really taking from the '99 movie. Fuck you. You're basically making me wish it was a better movie."
Exactly. I'd rather see Mummy Returns again, and I'm not the biggest fan of that, but at least it had some action. It wasn't this boring.
And we consider the story where one left off.
Even Dragon Emperor was better. That one.
Dragon Emperor.
Yeah, I enjoy that. A lot of people hate that movie, and I'm like, at least it was short and it was to the point. It didn't have 13 different. Like, it wasn't setting up a universe.
The only thing I really didn't care for in Dragon Emperor was they replaced Rachel Weisz.
Yeah, the whole idea.
And they also wrote out Imhotep's Guardian, which I understand because he's Imhotep's Guardian, which is Egypt, and they were doing China. So I understand the write-out, but at least a fucking cameo would have been nice.
At least it's not this bad. This movie just was insulting.
I would rather watch Dragon Emperor than this one.
I was entertained with that. I saw that in the theater.
It's not that great a movie, but I'll give Dragon Emperor at least some.
It's not that great, but I can watch it over. It's like Jurassic Park 3 for me. I'd rather watch it than Jurassic World because I wasn't bored.
Oh, trust me,
as much.
I was dragged to Jurassic World and I was bored out of my mind.
The sequel next year, Sean, please. You'll hate yourself.
Anyways,
not planning on it. And my number one summer. Tevya, drum roll. Transformers: The Last Night.
Called it.
Yeah, I couldn't sit through it.
I didn't watch it.
I'll say this: it's shorter and less boring than Age of Extinction.
But that's not saying much.
No, it's not.
Oh, Sean.
And they apparently kill Sam off screen.
What a joke.
He's like, "Fuck you." So you basically take the main protagonist of your first 3 movies and then fucking kill him off screen.
Yep.
3 again.
It's like fuck.
Or Alien Covenant.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say at least
that's useless.
I was gonna say at least Franco died on screen, but you're talking about Naomi Rapace.
Yeah, Naomi Rapace, and also in Alien 3, Newt and Hicks. They killed him off for no reason.
Yeah, that's really stupid.
Blame the writers. It wasn't Fincher's fault. But yeah.
I'm going to blame the studio for interfering.
It was kind of cool seeing Star-Lord's mother in the movie, but still boring movie, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hours and 29 minutes.
But the main villainess or Quintessa, I heard she basically wanted to kill Unicorn's Earth. Which is, again, a concept that they've been trying to Prime.
But here's the thing.
Hold on. What happened, Ma? Come in a few minutes. Hold on. I'm going to finish here.
But here's the thing is, if Earth is Unicron's like, what?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
These movies are just painfully long. I'd rather see Age of Ultron. It's not this long.
By the way, that's an after credit scene for this movie.
Apparently, in the after credit scene, Quintessa can supposedly take human form.
Yeah. I saw the clip for that and said, "What? That did not make any sense. How did she become human? When did that happen?
I don't get how these movies made so much money. I was stupid enough to see the 3 in the theater, and then 4, ugh, so boring.
Yeah, I don't want it. Always my time.
As dumb as these Transformers movies are, I can at least watch the first 3 and be entertained.
I'm not with the first movie in there. The first movie was entertaining.
Oh, I'm not sure. No.
Who is that? Who bugger?
No, it's Laura Haddock. You ever watch Guardians of the Galaxy? Star-Lord's mother.
Well, that dies in it, yeah. But she didn't do anything for me. I was not going to see the movie. You know how I feel about them, Sean.
Yeah,
besides that.
Oh, it's Devia. You know how when people do movie reviews, they say someone literally phones in their cameo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Turturro is literally phoning in his cameo.
I'm not surprised.
Because most of the scenes are him on a telephone.
Again, I'm not surprised.
So he's
waste of
literally
a time.
phoning.
It's not in the film at all, like most of it, which is ridiculous.
No,
he's the lead.
He's barely even
It's on the poster.
And apparently
that's stupid.
And apparently he's brainwashed by Quintessa and turned into Nemesis Prime.
Makes no sense. I already gave up. I'm like, Bumblebee next year. I'm like, whatever.
And apparently Quintessa had Dog Energon. Wait, did they mean Dog Energon? Because they'll put eyes on my Dog Energon.
Not that I remember, dude. Not that I remember.
Saved anymore. I'm like, so, unless they do a 6 movie without Michael Bay, it's not going to work.
Yeah, I doubt Bay's not leaving
this. This is rebooted. This is rebooted. Or just doing
they should do that also with Resident Evil because it's done.
That's
Underworld. Didn't put it here because it's not in the summer, but for the year.
Underworld is gonna be on my worst list of 2017.
Yeah, because Blood Wars was so dull and it was so dark, you know.
And here's the thing: if you thought about me bitching about them killing, I forget who it was.
Michael.
No, I'm talking about in one of the videos in one of the movies I just talked about. Yeah, wait till we talk about our worst of the year.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna rip some movies apart.
Same.
No, I'm just saying. Wait till we talk about our worst of the year, and I mentioned Blood Wars.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a hissy fit too because that movie I couldn't even look at it. That's how bad it was. I was literally putting the movie. I was watching the film from the corner of my eye, and I'm like, this movie is just way too dark. I can't see anything.
It's not theater that pissed off. I will watch it on TV. I'm pissed off.
Yeah. And there's a reason it got leaked online last year, Tevya, because it was that bad.
I tried watching it online. I just couldn't watch it because I couldn't see shit. So
yeah, I didn't look at it. I was like, yeah, I put the volume low. I looked at it occasionally, and I'm like, yeah, Game of Thrones, but without any lights.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways. And it didn't even work. Yeah, but it's fine. But anyway, yeah, Transformers last night, I didn't even bother because I'm like, you already fooled me 4 times, Michael Bay. You're not going to fool me again.
Yeah, I doubt he's leaving this franchise. He said that twice already and he came back.
Produce the next one.
Well, like I said,
at the very least.
I'm not holding my
breath. I'd rather see anything else. I'd rather see a GoBots or a Voltron movie over this at this point.
Anyways.
Yeah. That's our list, guys. Yep. That's the worst summer movies of 2017. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad Sean finally showed up at the end because, yeah.
Sorry, I had my laundry to do.
Some of these movies were painful. I get it. I did my laundry too. I do it at home though. And but anyway, yeah, this was good. I'm glad it was just like the 3 of us, and then Parker showed up a little bit. And but there were way better summer movies this year than last year.
Yeah.
We had less annoying sequels and reboots, but there was a lot of movies that made money.
For what many years so far, I'll probably do a hang on now. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? I'll say that for my top 10 best.
Yeah.
Good.
But a lot of our films were very changeable, but we had a lot of the same ones on our list because, well, they were the summer movies that were good.
Yeah.
Even though I'll never see it,
I'm
watching Transformers because at least is not 2.5 hours PG, and it's not doing 15 things at once. And at least Furious 7 was good.
Yep. Indeed.
So I could say that.
Warn you.
But anyway, to wrap this up, guys, tell the audience what where they can find you on YouTube.
You can follow my YouTube channel. I'm on my Twitter, and I have a Vidme account. You can follow my Vidme channel because YouTube I really bullshit. I need to make a backup channel, so I made a Vidme account. You can follow me there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Sean,
follow me. Then join for top five watching channel, and say to my next hanging on something.
What it was something
Possibly Thor: The Dark World. I don't know.
All right.
yeah, that's the next big movie.
Justice League. But
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, there's Thor, Justice League, and then the Parker's gonna do one in December for episode 8. But I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, and put it this way, Javia. Put it this way: if I end up hating Last Jedi, my Force Awakens DVD is gonna go bye-bye.
Okay.
Window in the snow, Sean, and bury it because I have it on Blu-ray, but because my dad bought it, I would never buy it on a steel book or any of that. No, just not. It's not for me. They'll live forever. Disney Wars, yeah.
Why
There's
do
a
you think
reason they don't come out in summer.
Why do you
Anyway,
think I haven't one yet?
anyways,
Get it. Anyway, Sean, where can they find you?
If I want to see Darth Vader scenes, I can look those up online. But yeah, you guys can find me on my YouTube channel, Vader2591. I have my Facebook, Twitter, Google accounts, pretty much all that stuff on there.
Yeah. And I'm Jon Avenger71985. You can find me on Twitter, Star-Lord John 1985. My Facebook, I'm Johnny Rod. I have a Daily Motion account. All the links are in my well, guys, this was fun. I'm glad that this was short, well, not that short, but we did it. Our best and worst of the year. I couldn't go through the year without doing this. And for my first podcast that I hosted, I was glad I did it. It was hard, but it paid off. And it was a great Labor Day for me. I ate well later. And I'm glad you guys joined. Thanks for helping me out here because I didn't want to do this alone. And
anytime.
Great to do it. So we will see you guys in the next one. And long live good movies.
Long live good movies. See ya.
Okay.